Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is officially just over a month away. May 5th, it'll be officially released in theaters. Guys, I am so excited for this film. Tickets are now officially on sale. It's rumored, or actually I think it's been officially confirmed that apparently the LA World Cup premiere is just 2 days from now on April 6th. That's this Thursday, which is kind of odd, like a whole month ahead of the movie. That's not usually how premieres work, but I don't know, maybe Disney and Marvel just really confident in this, so we'll see. But to celebrate all the tickets going on sale today, a bunch of brand new posters have been released for this film, and when I say a bunch, I don't mean like, oh, 2 or 3 posters. No, there's like a bunch of posters, so we're gonna go and take a look at all of them and break them down. So we have this first one, which is really cool looking. I think this is probably my favorite of all of them because obviously, like it's very stylized. I don't even know what to call it, but it's just like obviously you got the team, but it feels like there's some sort of filter over it that for some reason just reminds me of like an Easter egg, like you know, like when you dye an Easter egg. And I'm not talking about the Easter eggs in movies. I'm talking about like the actual Easter holiday eggs. I don't know, but like it looks really cool. It looks really artsy and stuff. And I like it. It really fits the whole vibe of this film, especially it looks very spacey and galaxy-ish. So I think that's pretty cool. We also have this one as well, which again has that very stylized artsy feel as well. This is the IMAX poster. This looks great. I love seeing the whole team on display there. This one, see more in Screen X. Wow, this is an interesting one. A lot of these next couple posters are focused specifically on Rocket because James Gunn even put out the tagline as something about like, to know how it ends, you have to go back to the beginning. And that is specifically go back to the beginning of Rocket Raccoon's story. You know, you see baby, toddler, maybe like teenager Rocket up to full-blown adult Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, present day MCU Rocket Raccoon. And this is his story. You know, he has been, you know, some may say that Peter Quill was the star of the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, but at least for this movie, and at least according to James Gunn, Rocket Raccoon was the true star. And specifically in this movie, this is going to tell his story. We're going to get to meet the High Evolutionary, the one that turned Rocket into who he is and just tore this poor creature apart and turned him into this monster, as he calls himself. Like, it's so heartbreaking. I'm so excited to cry my eyes out when I witness this story unfold. I mean, speaking of that, here's another one. Here's the 3D poster, which is showing Rocket. I'm assuming like Rocket as a child, doing like some math or something like this. Yeah, like you can see some pi. I think I see the quadratic formula in there somewhere. Like, that's some really highly advanced math and science and equation stuff. But at the bottom, underneath Volume 3, it says, I didn't ask for any of this. Which just, man, it's so heartbreaking. It's so sad. And this is one of my favorite posters, the Dolby poster, because it's just Rocket Raccoon's big, adorable face and those big, shiny, adorable eyes. But with the reflection, the silhouette of his family. The Guardians. Oh, so heartbreaking. And this poster as well, where you have the full Guardians team on display, but Rocket is the focus. Again, this is the Fandango poster. That's another great looking poster as well. And on May 3rd, for one night only, there is going to be an IMAX Guardians of the Galaxy marathon, with performances by Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket, Nebula, Groot, Mantis, Drax, Kraglin, with special guest Cosmo. So I'm assuming this is somewhere in LA. So that's obviously not anything I'm going to be able to go to, but I think that is really cool because, I mean, obviously, like, this is a very cohesive trilogy. So you really are going to have to rewatch the first 2 movies and the holiday special as well right before you watch this movie. It's not like something like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. If you just watch that on its own without watching the first 2 Ant-Man movies, you would have been absolutely fine. Like, that movie is so different. But this is really the 3 movies and the holiday special. It's all a package deal. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited to rewatch those first couple films and to experience this new one. And also, the official Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Awesome Mix Volume 3 has been officially released, so the official soundtrack for the movie is out there online now. I personally haven't listened to it. I just looked at the list of the songs that are going to be played in the film. To be honest, none of them I recognize, but that's even better because most of these Guardians of the Galaxy songs I'd never heard of before I heard them in the movie, and now they're some of my favorite songs of all time. So I don't plan on listening to the soundtrack before I watch the movie. I want to experience it for the first time when I watch the movie, and then after that, then just full blast on the car ride home listening to that soundtrack because yeah, it's gonna be a lot. And actually, yeah, you have the whole soundtrack right here. Again, none of these I really recognize except for number 3 and 4, Since You've Been Gone by Rainbow and In the Meantime by Spacehog. And the only reason I recognize those is just because those were the songs that played for the first 2 trailers for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And I'd never heard of those before the trailers. Let's see. Yeah, none of those I recognize, or at least have heard of before. Now, one thing I do want to point out, though, is that number 17, the last song that we played in the movie, is Come and Get Your Love by Redbone, which, of course, one of the best songs from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. I can only imagine how this movie is going to end with that song playing. I'm already tearing up just thinking about it because it's going to be emotional. Gonna have to bring your tissues, guys. So I'm so excited for this Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I love this franchise. I love these characters. I love James Gunn as a director, and I'm so excited to see this movie when it does come out next month. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these official posters as well as the soundtrack for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? And thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.